Up guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Hang Time podcast. So this is the third episode of my podcast, and we have a special guest. It's Glenn. Say hi.
Hi.
So you can introduce yourself, your name, which school you're from, your hobby, and kelas berapa. So we're going to talk in English and bahasa Indonesia. Jadi
Gue Glenn, gue sekarang kelas 8 in SPLC. And hobby sih I have a lot, but I think a lot of you guys know me for playing basketball.
wait, you're kelas 8?
I said 8.
You said 8. Kelas 10.
Correction, kelas 10.
Kelas 10, bukan kelas 8. Kelas 10. So, pertanyaannya itu di bahasa Inggris, tapi I'm gonna campur-campur lah ya. So, first question, how has this pandemic coronavirus itu affect your school studies lah?
Kalau affect, like, bigly affect, not really sih. Probably, it's harder actually for me sometimes to focus in class. Karena kan, we
Yeah.
always have that group chat where we
Oh iya,
talk
iya,
in,
iya,
you know,
iya,
secretly,
benar-benar.
like,
Iya.
kayak every class would literally be like a try not to laugh karena there's always someone sending kayak weird
Stuff in the chat.
in the
Iya,
chat.
iya, benar.
So yeah, and you're trying your best not to get caught by the teacher, like smiling or laughing, even though kayak I failed a lot in that,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
friends too. Because sometimes absurd banget lah yang di group chat itu.
Cause I juga sih kayak I'm doing my online course in my uni, right? Ya sometimes kayak those people like the bullies kayak kocak-kocak lah ya.
Yeah.
They kayak chat in the comment section kayak just funny stuff lah.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to focus on my study lah.
Jadi menurut gue ya, I think that's the thrill of it, you know, like that's what I found fun from e-learning.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Kalau nggak kayak gitu kan bosen banget, man. Kayak
Because you want to do that in class, like in real life, but you can't. So it's like
that's
the only
true,
opportunity.
You need to at least like interact funny things, right?
Iya.
So the next question, have you been lazy due to this pandemic? Kayak maybe nggak do sports or belajarnya lebih males, kayak
Oh.
tidur-tiduran doang cuma nonton Netflix, YouTube gitu.
Oke. Kan ini udah lama kan, udah berapa bulan.
Udah berapa?
The first few months tuh gue masih determined banget.
Hmm.
Kayak even with sports, I still work out every day. And then
Okay.
yeah, that's for like a month and a half. I still work out every day. But like learning wise, school wise, I try my best not to procrastinate. Kayak gue dapet PR ya, gue langsung kerjain hari itu sebisa mungkin.
Itu kayak first month of pandemic and like
Actually, I tried my best to implement that for the whole time, even until now. Kayak even right now, gue ya masih try my best to not procrastinate, you know.
it's better not to procrastinate lah ya, cause
Iya.
kayak
Numpuk banget pasti.
ya pasti numpuk karena kalau misalnya uni sih nggak terlalu numpuk. Kalau me as a film student kayak your project or your assignment is like given 4 weeks, tapi kan some students kayak do it the like in the end of
Iya,
the
iya.
assignment due kan. Jadi kayak for me it's better kayak okay, first week you brainstorm and then 2 weeks you kerjain, dan last week you kayak langsung submit kan, jadi nggak ada beban gitu.
Iya.
Ya, tapi ya this pandemic has affect me lah as
Of
kayak
course, everyone pasti.
film student, and kayak belajar fotografi, videography kan agak susah lah ya kalau online. So, lu udah kelas 10, you're already grade 10. Lu mau belajar apa sih kan lu mau masuk IB nih bentar lagi, next year right, grade 11. Lu mau ngambil apa di IB? Kan lagi corona gini, maybe corona ngefek nggak sih pemilihan lu, like ngambil kelasnya apa aja?
I mean, kan pasti gue milih kelasnya ya, like according to
Your passion.
Yeah, enggak, like what I think I wanna be in the future,
Yeah, yeah.
my career path kan.
Yep.
So, I'm just being optimistic right now, kan pasti 2 tahun ke depan pasti, hopefully ya udah nggak kayak gini lagi.
Yeah,
kan?
yeah, yeah,
And everything
hopefully.
udah lancar kan.
Yeah.
So I think it doesn't really affect what I'm planning to take in the future.
So, what subjects are you going to take? So, IB itu ada 3 HL and 3 SL, right? Or if you're crazy enough, you can take 4 HL and 2 SL or something like that. So, menurut lu mau ambil apa di IB nanti?
Gue sih ya pasti physics.
Physics HL?
I don't know HL or SL
Oh,
yet.
pokoknya
but
physics.
Yeah, because
Physics.
I wanna go to a career that's connected to physics.
Oh, that's
Yes.
nice.
And
Okay.
then everything else ya.
Paling language biasa.
Yeah, language
like
biasa.
English A or English B,
Yeah,
Indo A
yeah,
or
yeah.
Indo B nggak mungkin.
Nggak mungkin, yeah,
Indo
that's
A.
Indo A.
And
But-
then, ya paling kalau nggak art, do you take art?
I don't think I'm gonna take art.
You're not gonna take art, so yeah, okay.
Because I read on the. I'm not saying art is not
yeah, you're
important.
focused on your like
Iya,
your
tapi kayak is it
point
really
of your
necessary?
career,
Iya,
ya,
kayak
benar-benar.
kan Aing nggak mau bebanin diri sendiri nanti jadinya other subjects malah nurun kan.
Iya benar-benar. Cause arts is hard ya, cause
Iya,
you need to
benar
do 10 projects. I'm an art HL student, and you need to do 10 projects in 2 years. Kayak biasa kan you only do like several projects, right? Big projects. Ini kayak you need to at least finish 5 in each years. Which is crazy kan. Jadi for me kayak if your passionnya itu ya focus on that, because kayak some of my friends juga quit art because it's not their passion gitu. Their passion is like misalnya business ya, they quit art and then masuk business, or quit art masuk computer science. Some of my friends. Jadi ya it's based on your passion lah. Pokoknya kayak you harus benar-benar kayak think what you want to take in IB like uni, right? So yeah. So next question is, what are you looking forward in IB? Are you looking forward like kan maybe kayak a lot of seniors bilang IB tuh susah, nyebelin, bikin pusing, stres gitu, kayak maybe you sometimes depresi, tidurnya subuh. Lah maybe ada positifnya, maybe you can see the positive side of IB. So menurut lo apa?
I think I'm actually more kayak if I know there's a hard task in front, kadang tuh gue lebih excited daripada gue takut gitu loh. So I know pasti I'm gonna suffer somehow, but I'm also excited for the challenge, you know.
Oh, that's nice. Karena itu jarang banget ya, kayak people normally if you have a big exam or a big assignment, you're already like, this is so hard, I'm like lazy, or kayak I'm not gonna succeed, right? Tapi in your perspective kayak, oh, this is a challenge for me, so I can improve and like be better.
Because it's really important to have that mindset before you
Yeah,
start.
benar-benar. And that's rare gitu. That's very good for you lah. And yang lu pernah dengar tentang IB, like maybe from my class or maybe from Arson's class, like what stories have you heard about this freaking curriculum IB?
stories and specific. At right now, I probably can't recall anything. Tapi ya, in general, ya pokoknya like I always see you guys suffering, you know, in the library. Kayak you guys are always talking about how many work there is and how hard or complicated it can get sometimes.
Yeah, benar sih. I mean, IB could crush your head, like seriously damage your brain. Tapi in the end, it's going to be so worth it if you're going to uni, because in uni it's going to. For me, it's so much easier because udah kebiasaan kan. So yeah, the next question kan, you have passed middle school. So middle school here in SPA is from 7th grade until 9th grade. So SMP. Beberapa sih sampai 10th grade kan, some schools katanya di Indonesia. So ada cerita nggak sih yang lucu atau cerita love life lo deh, yang lucu atau cerita yang benar-benar you like when you were in middle school, like maybe funny stories lah, like maybe you fight with your friend or your friend fall down or something like that. I don't know, let's see.
I mean, funny stories sih pasti banyak, because our class boys especially kayak I would say we're super close together, you know. Karena pokoknya like you know what, SPH kelasnya kan kecil-kecil kan.
Iya benar-benar.
That's why it's always gonna be that group of friends. And then for some of us kan udah dari junior school, and then tapi like right now kan most of us we baru ketemu middle school, but I think that's still like, you know, 3 years is a lot of time. So funny moments pasti banyak. But then a lot of them, the things I can recall still, like every time we go field trip, you know, we're just jamming together. Apalagi pas dulu masih zamannya rap masih booming banget. X, you know, like we play all those wild songs and then we would just jam together in the hotel room.
That's pretty nice. Question is, how was IGCSE to you? Like the negative and the positive of that curriculum. Kan you udah pas grade 9. Nah, right now you're in 10th grade, right?
Yes.
And you're almost at the end of IGCSE and taking the exam. Or nggak ada?
Yeah. Kalau almost at the end, enggak lah, we're basically halfway lah.
Ya, pokoknya later you're going to take the test. Or enggak ada sih? Ada? Nggak tahu.
Belum tahu, tapi kayaknya ada. Supposedly.
Ya udahlah. Pokoknya for you, negative and positifnya apa kalau curriculum ini?
To be honest, gue ya nggak ada problem sama sekali sama IGCSE. I think like really the workload it depends on yourself. Tergantung lu mau procrastinate atau lu mau langsung kerjain atau apa kan. Tapi ya, if I had to complain about something, it's probably gonna be the course books. They're so useless. Like I'm sorry if you're a teacher and you're watching this, but for me personally and some of my friends, I think it's useless. Karena not the textbook ya, the course book itself where we write stuff in.
Oh iya.
Yes, because I feel like nggak bakal kepake banget that whole
kayak yang dikasih PR udah itu suruh catat-catat kan.
Kan kayak usually our homework is not from the course book, it's something else by itself. Jadi course book itu benar-benar setahun cuma dipakai like not even half the page, not even
jadi
half the book is
beli
used.
juga
Iya,
kan?
ngapain.
Iya benar-benar.
But I think it depends on the teacher itself, how he or she wants to distribute the work.
Iya.
So far, what I experience ya jarang banget dipakai tuh.
Jarang banget. Ya gue juga pernah sih. Paling cuman specific science book doang yang kayak with the teacher kayak baru itu ya.
Tapi like
kalau other paling kayak 2 page udah itu. The next month baru 2 page lagi kayak
exactly.
useless aja gitu.
But like the subjects, I think I really like IGCSE because what I think is kayak I don't know if it's IGCSE on its own or SPA as a whole, kayak they make us, you know, not really hate a particular subject. Kayak kita, at least for me ya, like I'm fine with all the subjects, you know, kayak
rata semua.
Iya rata, kayak I don't really have a favorite, but I don't really hate anything.
Yeah, the thing is for me enaknya kayak maybe it's not as wide as like other campuses yang kayak punya other apa ya gimana ngomong, kayak in IB kan ada film course juga kan, tapi di SPA nggak ada, di Karawaci ada. Jadi gue kayak sendiri tuh sedih kayak I could have take film course gitu kan. Iya, jadi kayak ya for me it's good already because kayak you can pick specific subjects that connects to your passion in university and your future job. Jadi kayak udah kebiasaan gitu, belajar yang keras sama ya pokoknya kerja yang keras sama ya look at the big real world gitu lah for me in IB. So the next question is suggestions for juniors that are going to IGCSE. Suggestionnya lu buat you know juniors kita kayak Hayden, Calvert gitu-gitu lah yang nanti akan naik kelas.
Apa ya? I think more like gak usah takut lah menurut gue, kayak I mean of course pasti like you know the basic saying of kayak pasti susah you know right. But then even if I say this now kayak pasti IB students you guys haven't experienced IB.
Benar banget.
But okay, so let's just think of it, stop it in IGCSE ya. So menurut gue ya it's not as hard as some people might expect, you know. Kayak maybe it depends again on how academically smart you are kan. Tapi like then again I think if you really try your best, kayak if you work for it pasti bisa, you know.
Bisa lah.
Kayak doesn't matter if you have other lessons out of school, kayak as long as it helps you in achieving in the subject, you know, it's fine. And for art specifically talk about it, with art really if you want to enter IGCSE art you should be ready to get a lot of work kan. Kayak maybe it's not IB level but it's still for our age, you know, kayak for our category kan pasti masih banyak kan. And once you procrastinate it's like it's sometimes if you're lucky you can bounce back, tapi kadang-kadang like sometimes it's too late already, susah banget kan. That's only if you're lucky you can bounce back. Maybe if
some people pick music just because they want to kayak exit the hardness of what art is giving to you, but then for me it all depends on you. Kayak ya benar Glenn bilang kayak kalau lu nggak procrastinate pasti nggak mungkin workload gitu loh. Karena in the end ya it's all worth it gitu. Kalau kalian misalnya tiba-tiba mau ngambil art HL atau SL itu udah membantu banget, kayak you know the basics lah from IGCSE to IB. So outside this academic nih ya, I known you for a long time because my sister is classmate with you, right? So lu mulai suka basket nih. Apa sih yang buat lu main basket dan siapa yang make you play basketball? Boleh teman atau pemain basket lah.
Gue main basket mulai tuh kelas 5, I think.
Kelas 5?
Actually, kalau benar-benar mulai basket ya probably dari like grade 1, grade 2. Tapi kan dulu SPA
main-main doang.
Iya, dulu kan
dulu
SPA soccer, right? Soccer. That's why everyone plays soccer.
Kapan badmintonnya?
belum maybe in the future, tapi kan dulu soccer banget, jadi gue ya basket ya sekedar main-main doang. Tapi if there's soccer of course I play soccer over that kan. Then there's that transition moment where it started to become basketball.
Boom, basket semua kan.
And that was when I was grade 4 I think, kayak itu baru mulai our school. I don't know what grade you were that time then, Probably you middle school lah masih.
Ya, middle school. Kayak, I tuh di-introduce with my friend, right? Kayak, weh ada basket nih. Gue aja nggak pernah megang bola basket gitu kan. Gue emang dulu gue mainnya bola terus. Dan tiap hari tuh emangnya mainnya ya sepak bola gitu. Nggak pernah main basket. Gue nggak tahu main basket tuh kayak gimana. So then tiba-tiba everything transition to basketball. Soccer is like gone tiba-tiba. Cause kayak I remember our team tuh kayak ada problem lah, internal problem, kayak we fight each other in elective, and kayak everything just separated tiba-tiba, and then everyone play basketball tiba-tiba. So kayak gitu lah ceritanya.
I think what made me really wanted to start playing basketball is kayak gua pas kelas 4, I think our school had a friendly match with Anglo kayaknya kalau nggak salah basket. Itu junior school masih pas Song In masih di sini, and then kan I was grade 3. Grade 4 lah, around grade 4 ending. Terus gue lihat, kayaknya seru juga nih. Nah, that's why grade 5 gue kayak, itu kan soccer udah dead juga. Gue juga udah lose kind of interest in soccer. Karena everyone is playing basketball literally. So, I decided to join ESP. And then that time, the coach masih Coach Stefan kayaknya.
Coach Stefan,
Itu lama banget kan, kelas 5
itu
lama banget. Iya. Dan, I mean, I have to say I sucked at basketball banget dulu. I wouldn't say I'm the worst, but definitely, not at a confidence-wise and like skill-wise, definitely not like super good. That's why, because I still remember I was super disappointed and down when I didn't get selected for a competition dulu pokoknya. I was probably grade berapa ya? Pokoknya I masih junior school lah. And there was one competition I didn't make it to. I didn't get selected in the team. So really that time I was like, man, kayak I wanna give up, man. kayak udahlah ini. Tapi at the same time itu gue mau kayak maybe this means I should work harder. And then grade 6 was when it was slightly getting better. We didn't really win anything besides advances. And I would say my performance probably not even that good, I wouldn't score that much, but I say I would contribute to the team in other ways. Tapi, so grade 6, I think my confidence udah mulai naik. And then grade 7 came, which I think is my worst year in basketball.
Grade 7?
Yes, grade 7. Because that time with the middle school team, masih ada Mr. RB, masih ada, pokoknya Williams grade 9 lah. And then there was so much hype regarding our grade coming to middle school, karena kan they were looking at Nathan, me, Will, Songmin, kan?
Gue ingat.
Pokoknya there was a lot of hype. That's why, as kayak kita kelas gua, kayak we feel the pressure.
Ada pressure-nya
pasti
gitu.
Ada. Tapi maybe for Will and Nathan they're used to it. Kayak kan mereka udah used to getting that attention, right? But like for me, gua baru-baru aja kan soalnya.
Jadi kayak ada pressure-nya gitu ya, jadi tegang gitu.
But really, why I say grade 7 was my worst year, because it started off really good in basketball. Kayak we haven't entered competitions. I think we entered SPL Cup first semester, and I was selected to be the reserve. Karena emang me, Songmin, Nathan, and Will kita semua reserve. Tapi we get to join the team to Karawaci kan. Kayak that one I was super happy as well. Karena kan kayak am I finally getting noticed,
As basketball player pasti you mau be noticed lah ya by people, pasti. Kayak lu lumayan jago atau nggak jago gitu kan. Kayak sering lah, gue juga as basketball player dulu, sekarang udah retire ya guys ya. Dulu gue pernah sih kayak the worst time itu was I think grade 10 when I got injured. So I got injured in my left thigh. Uratnya itu kayak robek lah pokoknya. And then I need to rehab or kayak just don't play basketball or any sport for 1 month kan. Jadi nggak mungkin practice kan. Dan menurut gue kayak kalau misalnya nggak ke practice juga gue ngapain kalau ke practice juga kan. Cuman dan coach bilang kayak you cannot join advances ya. I understand tapi deeply kayak sedih kan.
Pasti.
Dude, di advances aduh, gue kerjanya foto-foto kan. Padahal gue pemain udah itu banyak banget orang kayak, Brennan, kenapa lu nggak main? Gue kayak, dude, I got injured and then I got kayak bukan kayak dikeluarin tapi karena gue nggak practice and it's for the good of me,
Yeah.
kayak ya Aing nggak ikut Avensis gitu loh. So
Yeah.
so next question is
January before Avensis start, I was super confident, Kayak I even heard talks I might be moved to the team A.
Oh.
Yes. Jadi I was super confident. Terus, of course once Avensis start, we all got into team B. Kayak the grade 7 at that time, like even Will.
Ini ada misa-misa ya, tim A sama tim B.
Iya,
Ada tim C nggak?
Nggak ada. Pas itu. Kayak I team B, I was still confident. Like I don't mind because I get to play with my own friends kan. But once the tournament started, I don't know why, what happened, but really, I played really bad the whole time. I was just super nervous on the court. I couldn't even dribble the ball properly. I couldn't make easy shots. So guess how much points I scored the whole tournament?
What, like 2?
1.
1?
Not from a free throw.
From a free throw?
Imagine how down you can be after the tournament. Kayak gue, that's why I said grade 7 is the worst year. Cause like, gila, after that tournament, my confidence super down. Karena
pertama kan tinggi, lo kira like you're gonna boom gitu kan?
Well, no, I wasn't expecting me to play great, but not that worse.
Yeah,
not that bad.
Yeah.
Kayak gua nggak confidentnya ya, I'm gonna be MVP or something. Tapi I was at least confident in myself that I get to, at least contribute in a better way. Tapi the reality ya gitu.
Tiba-tiba,
I was super bad whole tournament. I went from the starter to become benched in the last few games, and then so yeah, for the rest of the year really, gue ya nahan di dalam itu kayak this embarrassment inside of me for the rest of the year.
Wow.
Especially, I wouldn't say my friends were making fun of me. I mean, they probably was, but I don't. Of course I was hurt, like sometimes I get salty and stuff. Tapi ya. At the end gue menerima aja. Emang gue performance-nya jelek kan.
Yeah,
I can't do anything about it. Iya, menerima aja, and that's when I really started to like want to improve myself. So at least grade 8 kayak not as bad lah. And yes, grade 8 I know I improved over the years until grade 8. Tapi ya still it wasn't enough, at least for me. Like I wasn't satisfied yet because still we didn't get Ansecom. We got 3rd place, and Ansecom I also played really bad that tournament. And then Avensis came and we got 2nd, remember?
Oh yeah.
We lost to Chikut, I think. Yeah, so like, but I wasn't satisfied. Tapi kayak gue mikir, okay, you tried your best this time. Kan kalau plus grade 7, I didn't think like that. Kayak you just suck so bad.
Belum ada mental and that mindset.
Tapi grade 8, I was like, okay, you tried your best. Now just practice again and again, and that's when grade 9 came, which I think really is my turning point, First, gue cerita panjang ini because grade 9 has a lot of moments. We joined 3 competitions, right? And then we won first in all of them. That's why grade 9 was our prime. Our prime. I wouldn't say my prime only, but the whole team.
Yeah.
Especially SPA Cup, itu like pokoknya by grade 9 I was already figuring out, I was trying to figure out my own game, like what I need to do and stuff. And even with that, SPA Cup first game, I had 0 points. I was benched first game because of a mistake I did on the court. So really, kayak gue merasa kayak did that all my training and determination kayak sia-sia gitu.
Sia-sia.
Kayak gue merasa kayak, man, lu udah pikir lu bakal bisa kayak gini, tapi first game aja buktinya lu masih jelek. And then yaudahlah, gue pasrah aja. That's why second game, I mean, I wouldn't really count our second game. It was against a team B. So okay, I'm not saying gue nggak mau kelihatan sombong atau apa ya. Tapi pokoknya kayak it's definitely a team where we kayak it wasn't a challenge as much as us.
Ya, semua understand lah ya.
Iya,
pokoknya beda level lah.
That's why that game this is why I think it was our prime, because that game we had 76 points, I think.
Damn.
Or 72 or 76, and the other team had 12.
Was I there? I don't know.
76-12 kalau nggak salah.
Yeah.
And
gue watch one of your match kayaknya, because I went there, I think the last day or like the mid of the tournament, I don't know, I forget.
Yeah, pokoknya that was second day, I think, 76-12. And even that game, remember how much I contributed, but I know I scored lumayan lah.
Lumayan, ya.
Tapi ya, even that game it was mostly given to the bench.
Iya.
Kayak hidden,
Iya.
he scored like 10 plus lah that game.
Iya, terus kayak if you misalnya lawan tim yang menurut lo ya bisa aja kayak not your level lah pokoknya ya.
Iya.
You give the opportunity ya to the younger kids lah ya.
Yeah. I forgot to mention the first game was against SDLV.
SDHLV.
Yes, and we heard pokoknya coming into the tournament, pokoknya we hear a lot of rumors and stories kalau SDLV is the best team in the tournament. You know, they had club player, which they had club players. Jadi ya, of course coming into a game tegang, but me by myself kayaknya scared enggak ya, tapi kayak oh damn kayak they might they might take this from us.
Iya benar.
And then fast forward, pokoknya second game gue udah balik lagi. I'm already pretty confident lah kayak okay, you know what, after this no matter what just play. You know, third game itu I think it was personally I think it was my best performance because I had itu pas zaman demo kan, inget gak? Pokoknya
I think I know.
I was sick and then the next day gue langsung berangkat with the team. We were fighting actually an interesting team. Namanya the school name is Citra Berkat I think. It was interesting because they had this really super good player. He's athletic, tall, tapi it's only him, you know. Well, I wouldn't underestimate the teammates still. Pokoknya that guy was so good.
The guy is like the scary one lah ya.
Yeah, because he was really tall. He was like taller than all of us in the team, and he played as like he can also play as the guard, you know. So he brought the ball as well. But coming into that game, we weren't scared of losing. Still, we were still confident until it was masih awal-awal and William got injured.
I was there. I remember,
you nonton that one?
I nonton that one.
Yes. So he got injured. Agak moralnya turun lah.
Karena kan William one of the stars lah ya.
Yeah,
one of the main players in the team, kayak tiba-tiba he injured and then everyone kayak kejang gitu kan. Dia udah penonton tuh kejang.
And then like up to probably the third quarter if I remember correctly, it was a pretty close game. Tapi I think what really set the bar was as a team our defense and offense was super good after the half I think. Karena we di flame Mr. Harvey lah.
Iya. Itu biasa sih kalau misalnya. Iya, dia biasanya kayak gitu sih, kayak sometimes we kesel tapi kayak that's for the good of the team gitu kan. Jadi kayak fired up gitu ya.
And like really that game it was a mixed feeling game karena kayak throughout the game we were feeling up down karena there were moments where his name is Drance, the super tall guy.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember he hit the super deep tree.
I think I remember, yeah.
Two of those, and one of them is an N1 tree.
Yeah, I think I remember.
Yeah, Songmin, you did a good job, Songmin. Yeah, but I think really, as a whole team, we were really solid the whole game. That's why we pulled up in the end, and I think that was also one of our best games because we won. We scored 60 something points.
Oh, that's crazy.
To 30, yes. And kayak we selama main di SP di rumah kayak we nggak pernah exceed like 50 points, right? I mean our team ourselves ya. Yes, like our batch ourselves. Kayak we nggak pernah 40 aja pasti jarang banget.
Kalau kita lawannya yang kayak nggak bisa main atau masih baru-baru mulai main basket, ya paling if my team sih pernah kayak 70 points of course pernah. Tapi kayak I don't know, it's a bit hard ya kalau main di home tuh kayak pressure-nya tuh ada gitu loh.
That's why like for my batch at least, our middle school team, it was our first, and then I remember after gue stupid banget as that game as well because like the previous days I injured my thumb, like not even in the competition, in school, like in lunchtime. Yes.
In lunchtime.
I forgot siapa lempar bola, pokoknya my thumb kayak you know lah.
It's cedera lah ya.
Yeah, like but I was still able to play, tapi ya mid game pasti masih agak sakit, terus I had to ICU and stuff. And I still remember that game itu I almost played the whole game. Kayak I only got subbed out once or twice.
Crazy.
So I played at least 30 minutes full lah. That's why like when I finally got the chance to rest, I remember sitting in the bench kayak I was dizzy, gue pusing. Di lapangan gue juga pusing sebetulnya beberapa kali, especially on defense. Karena kan defense itu I have to move a lot, especially I'm in front,
harus
right?
fokus kan,
Yeah, especially I'm the guard in front. Gue tuh harus cover
the whole,
yeah, you know like the quarter, right?
yeah.
I have to cover that a lot. Jadi gue lari banget that game, gue move banyak. That's why gue kayak even on the court I was starting to get dizzy. Tapi ya inside I was like, you know what, just push, kayak just do it, you know, kayak yaudah lalu pusing, yaudah nggak usah fokus on that, just focus on the players, you know.
It's all worth it like
yeah. And then we won that game. We were so hyped we were going to the finals because this is the first time LC SEKOLAH finals kan.
Yeah.
We were hoping to go against SPLV.
SPLV.
Yes, we were really hoping for that because kayak, you know, we had our friendly rivalries lah. But unfortunately, you know, I guess they were just having a bad day and they got knocked out by DH-LV. So we're fighting DH-LV again. Nah, first game itu sama Villion full squad, we won by double digits. So around, I forgot, first game kayak 16 points ish. Tapi ini kan finals, Villion couldn't play. So it was only.
Oh my god.
yes, exactly. So you get the mentality we're going in that, right?
Yeah.
It was only us, you know, kayak. And this time they basically had the home court advantage. They had the court. I mean, they had the supporters coming.
Ya pas dekat kan?
Iya dekat, makanya we were.
SPLV kan it's LV gitu kan?
Yes, and I like, ya gue jujur aja, like their fans are so annoying.
Oh
and,
yeah, I remember.
Yes,
yeah.
and I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Well, it is a bad thing for us, but it's a good thing for them. Tapi like, pasti those fans, those crowds pasti ada yang super annoying, right? They're like all up in your ear and shouting everything, right?
Yeah.
But really, that full, I still remember they fill like half of the bench, right? And then and our SPL we only had like berapa ya, like 1/4, but really I'm super grateful for that 1/4 because they really pushed us. Finals, super interesting as well. We had the good start, we had the better start, tapi I think as it went down to halftime-ish, we were starting to slack off. They were hitting threes and then
I remember.
right. But really, the thing we could spot with the mistake we could spot, that's why we were able to get a stop, is they always ran the same play. Yes, they always ran the same play. So me and Solmin, we udah di depan, right? We udah tahu kayak harus ngapain kalau ini. That's why we were able to get a lot of defensive stops there, and in the end we pull up the win. Kayak really, it was super hype because we were all super tired as well. Like that game, I also barely sat, and there was a lot of kayak in-game kayak arguments lah pokoknya kayak. And then, but then really, I think it was SPA Cup was my favorite competition this year because really, especially combine it with the team interactions the whole time. Kayak we udah berapa jam diam together, you know, we had to practice there together under the hot sun, because we had to practice outside kan, in the basketball court yang ada dalamnya kan. So really, I think SPA Cup was something the whole team and me personally super proud of. And then came Ansecom. Ansecom was really our kayak revenge game karena last year we kalah kan, we went third. And Ansecom, again gue nggak mau sombong ya, tapi kayak our hopes udah high, kayak we're like, you know, we can do this, kayak we can win first. That's why everything went super well until the finals. And I would say in Ansecom, that was my best performance. Even though I didn't win MVP, but I think that was my best performance. Because for like every game except for the finals, I at least scored 10 points or more. Right?
Oh, that's insane.
So, but I think the thing that happened in the finals is the pressure got to me. That's why gue akhirnya nervous dikit ya.
Nervous.
Even though I think I had a good start in the finals, right? But after that it went downhill, and like a lot of people will say we suck for this, but then I would say one contributing factor that really brought our game down at finals was the weather. Kayak no matter how we say it, kayak we're just not used to it kan. We're just not used to it. They're used to it, so it was their advantage. It wasn't ours. Because we started the game in like super hot weather. Akhir-akhirnya sih nggak sepanas-panas banget, tapi still it was pretty hot.
But you won first place, right?
Yes, because it was a tight game as well.
It was a tight game.
We won by 1, I think, or 2.
You won by 1, okay.
Yeah, and then
Avensis?
Nah, I don't need to say anything about Avensis.
Guys, so Avensis is one of the biggest tournament in Cikarang, which is held by Sekolah Pelita Harapan Lipo Cikarang, or not the biggest. Kayak, I think Avensis is like, the biggest kali ya in Cikarang. I don't know.
I don't know. My memory agak blurry ya, but we kind of like started it all, right? The whole sports competition thing.
Sports competition kayak, maksudnya as hype as SPH Avensis itu, ya menurut gua nggak ada yang segede gitu loh.
Iya.
Karena kita bener-bener nyari sponsor yang banyak, and then kayak the finals ada kayak the lightings, stuff like that. Pokoknya keren lah ya. Nah, Avensis kan banyak banget nih yang bilang lu MVP or Songmin or Villion or other players gitu kan. Ada nggak sih feeling kayak jealous, iri, or kayak sedih kadang-kadang kalau misalnya you tiba-tiba nggak dapet MVP?